let's talk about the New York Knicks, right? My team and your team, right? America's team, right? Like the Cowboys. Um, their coaching search, right? Phil Jackson and his stubbornness to hire a coach. He's barely interviewing anybody, right? He loves Kurt Rambis, but let's be for real. Let's be honest with ourselves. Number one, Kurt Rambis is not going to get the head coaching position. Um, I think Phil is just doing out of respect, saying we love you, and this is probably going to be your job. Run the triangle offense, blah 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 blah. Right? Everyone knows. The Knicks fans know. Jim Dolan knows. I know. Carmelo knows that Rambis is not going to be the coach. If you ask me, I would love to see Frank Vogel as the coach, not David Blatt. Um, David Blatt was a good international coach, but he didn't he didn't prove himself. You know, even in Cleveland because LeBron was on the team. LeBron James is everybody's is everybody's dream player, right? To have. So it's like whoever coaches LeBron is probably going to be successful. Look at Mike Brown. To me, Mike Brown wasn't a great coach. He had LeBron James. He became what coach of the year. So, I mean, so David Blatt, he'll have another opportunity. In my opinion, just won't be with the Knicks, right? Again, I'd love to see Frank Vogel, but here's the issue that I'm having here. We're about to enter June. We're about to enter the NBA draft, 2016 NBA draft, and we don't have a coach. So, and then free agency's coming. If you wanna, uh, have a, I know they don't have a draft pick, but I do believe Phil is going to get a draft pick for the Knicks, right? Do a trade, buy a pick in the second round, um, whatever it has to be. But you want that person that's going to get drafted. They're gonna be like, wow, I'm with the Knicks, and we have a coach, right? Have some kind of cohesiveness, something in place, even to get a big name in free agency. I'm hoping to God we do, but you never know. Probably not, right? But a free agent wants to see a good coach in place, and Kurt Rambis is definitely not a name that people are jumping to. Nobody wants to come to the Knicks if they see Kurt Rambis. Kurt Rambis is to me, he's not a great coach. He was a terrible coach in Minnesota with a losing record. He has a losing record with the Knicks after Derek Fisher was let go mid-season. Um, Carmelo Anthony's not trying to hear that. He's not trying to hear Kurt Rambis is going to be the new promoted head coach, and Phil probably throw him a 3-year a contract worth probably 15 million, which would be a waste of damn money. I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's going to be Frank Vogel. I don't think it'll be David Blatt. Um, just my assumption, my guess. But they need to do something fast. And Carmelo already went on the record on TV to say that he will be playing with the New York Knicks um, next season. But again, anything could change. He's 32 years old now, and he's an aging star. He has probably a good 3 years left in him. Right now, he's in deep in his prime, 32 years old, and he's been injured for the last few years. Last season was probably his best year as a team player, right? 21 points, almost 5 assists a game. He was an all star again. Um, but again, I don't really. I really like Carmelo. He's one of my favorite players, but I hate to say all star sometimes because the fans choose the all stars, and I believe if the fans didn't pick the all stars, he probably wouldn't have got in. I mean, 21 points is really good, but I mean, look at these players now, man. These young players, 28, 27 a game, 26, and other stats. But I love Carmelo, but uh, he wants to be involved in a coaching search. He's made it known, and hopefully Phil um, kind of respects that. But knowing Phil Jackson, the man that coached Dennis Rodman, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, Rick Fox, and so on and so on. I don't think he's going to involve him in that. The Zen Master is going to make his decisions on who he wants the coach to be, right? So I think Knick fans out there, we would love to see Frank Vogel, and I think that'll be a really, really good, great pick. And um, the players that we can put around that coach and Carmelo and Porzingis, this team could really do some damage. But again, it has to be right now, urgency. But Phil Jackson needs to stop telling everybody he's taking his time, because he keeps taking his time. These coaches that's on the board are gonna go. Look what happened to Tom Thibodeau. I would have loved to see Thibodeau. He's in Minnesota. So the longer we take, tell me what you guys think.